Was this really a good idea? From the Pennsylvania speech the other night, Donald Trump, do not touch a baby. Holding up this kid, his name reportedly is Tristan Murphy. He's 18 months, and if we're all lucky, he'll still be living this down in the year 2102, possibly using an alias. But was anybody else reminded of an infamous scene in a presidential movie? Was it just me? I mean, you don't think of this as a presidential movie. It's bloody and supernatural, and there are comas and Stephen King and Christopher Walken. Yep, The Dead Zone. Martin Sheen playing a presidential aspirant using a baby as a human shield. I'll spare you the rest of the plot. I know, different intention. Don thinks he's Rafiki holding up Simba in The Lion King, not some crazy populist getting thwarted on his path to becoming the president who starts a nuclear war. The missiles are flying. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I think Trump has a different intention. Regardless, this underscores the fact that every week or so, this crazy-ass campaign gives us another cinematic callback. The original Manchurian Candidate, in which James Gregory should have gotten an Academy Award as the moron version of Joe McCarthy, who kept getting told by his evil wife to change the number of communists he claimed were hidden in the Defense Department. He pleads with her to just pick one number, and she says, who are they writing about all over this country, and what are they saying? Are they saying, are there any communists in the Defense Department? Of course not. They're saying, how many communists are there in the Defense Department? Which I pointed out the other day is what Hillary Clinton has people doing. Not, are there any deplorables among Trump supporters? They're saying, how many deplorables are there among Trump supporters? And of course, there's the awful remake of that classic film in which, if Meryl Streep ever claims she was not channeling Hillary Clinton, for once, she's not being a good actor. Many people are saying that Trump reminds them of Andy Griffith as Lonesome Rhodes in the immortal A Face in the Crowd, but I don't really see it. Rhodes is a psychopathic populist snake oil salesman on his way up from petty criminal, but on his way up to presidential advisor, not president. Peter Sellers as Chance the gardener in Being There. That's invoked a lot. There's something to this. Chance is a blank canvas, and everybody else projects their beliefs onto him, which parallels Trump's appeal. You think he hates who you hate. There is one presidential novel that really matches parts of Trump's bid to take over the government. It Can't Happen Here by Sinclair Lewis. But nobody has ever had the stones to make that into a real film, although there was an okay TV pilot in 1968 that ABC ran and then did not make into a series. As Andrew Sullivan pointed out in May, Trump matches Lewis's character, Senator Buzz Windrip. Windrip gets the nomination at a convention in Cleveland on a populist platform of attacking the media and warning about non-existent threats and unrest, and by promising $3,000 cash to every American, which he will pay for because, quote, we shall have such a balance of trade. Lewis paints Windrip as vulgar, almost illiterate, a public liar easily detected, and in his ideas, almost idiotic. Okay, I'm with you so far. Windrip is elected, bypasses Congress, trains his own paramilitary group called the Minutemen, who promptly start bayoneting protesters and putting reporters in concentration camps. Okay, but how big was his junk? Did Windrip talk a lot about his junk? And we keep hearing that Trump's favorite film is Citizen Kane, which is weird, because it's about the richest man in the country losing everything, including, as the narration goes, as independent candidate for governor, the best elements of the state behind him, the White House seemingly the next easy step in a lightning political career, then, suddenly, less than 1 week before election, defeat. Shameful, ignominious, defeat that set back for 20 years the cause of reform in the U.S., forever canceled political chances for Charles Foster Kane. Man, if that's the way this movie ends, I'm in. Maybe Trump always talks in the theater or something, and he doesn't know Citizen Kane finishes with Kane losing in a landslide to and getting destroyed by the veteran politician he has repeatedly promised to send to prison. Hey, wait a minute. That's the closer. I'm Keith Olbermann. Watch this space.